Recording in progress.
Okay, and Darrell, make sure you mute everybody as they come in. It's just safer to do that because then we don't have the noise taking over. Every time Emily Ruth comes on, her dog barks and she's got a lot of things going on in the background. So watch her carefully. We're glad to have her. Anyways, I just want to say welcome, everybody. We're so glad that you could be with us today. And happy Valentine's month. Don't you love my backdrop, my virtual? I love it. It's so bright and so cheery. And this was my happy anniversary card that I sent out to all of my team that are celebrating their February anniversary with Jafra. And Ale Hogue, this is her 51st year in Jafra, and she joined February the 2nd. So El Hogue, I know you're not on, but you might be listening to the recording. Happy anniversary and well done. I'm so glad you stayed with us so long. That's amazing. So, again, we have a great meeting planned for you today. We do want to remind all of you that you can watch these recordings. So let's just say that you're coming on for the first time and we do have great training every week. And it's so fun to watch the recording because if you don't like a part, you can just fast forward it. You can just take that little line and go forward. So you didn't have to listen to everything. You can multitask, listen to the recording, do what you need to do, and hear the training. So how do you do that? You go to my YouTube channel. Okay, so go to YouTube and then put in Vickie Hacking, and then all of my training comes up. I mean, I have a great video there of Jackie Geisinger, and she's talking about Jafra and changes and why we upgrade on products and why we have just a lot of things she covers in that video that I think you might be interested in. But anyways, give it a try, my YouTube channel. And then don't forget to join me, Vickie Hacking, on my WhatsApp. I'll put the link in the chat box for you sometime while the meeting's going on. But we have an exciting meeting. I love the brochure. I just love this brochure and I can't wait. So I want all of you, I hope you have your brochure with you because you're going to need it with your pencil, your colored marking pen, because Bronwyn's going to take you through a lot today and you're going to wish you had marked up your brochure. One thing that's so nice about doing this, and we do it every week, is that way it's like your Jafra Bible. Okay, so it's like you have a client call you up, you can just grab your brochure because you have it right there by the telephone or by the desk, and you pull it up. And then when the client says, "Oh, I got your brochure," or "Oh, I saw the brochure online," you can actually go to the page and give her all kinds of pertinent information that Bronwyn has shared with us. So it's really important. She always comes on at the end of our meeting, the last 20 minutes. Then a lot of times we record just that part of the meeting. Bronwyn, don't forget to tell me, turn the computer off and on so I do the separate recording today. But that way, if you just want to watch Bronwyn and you just want to get all of the Jafra deals, you can miss out on all of our great training, and that's okay. Delan, that's okay. But if you want to just do the business deals for the month with Bronwyn, then we will have that separately recorded, and it's always at the end of this meeting. So again, happy February. Can you believe how we're already in
Do you want to record
February?
this, Vickie?
I did record it. Aren't I recording? Now, I want to stop the recording when Bronwyn comes on because some people just want just that section and of just the deals. Okay, so we're going to go now, and we it's always a delight because she's one of the best trainers, and I always call on her because she does such a great job. So she'll tell you what we did last week, how we did our first Galentine's party. And we're going to share with you what we did, one phase of the Galentine's party that Delan did. So Delan, Jensen, Salt Lake City, take it away.
Okay, so what we did, I'm going to share the screen and let me know if you can see it. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about the inner love, the Jafra Essence Inner Love. So the Inner Love Collection. So let's talk a little bit about this. So the Inner Love Collection. Oh my gosh, this is such an amazing collection. It was inspired by rose quartz. Rose quartz is a symbol of friendship and unconditional love. So that's where they got this from, was unconditional love and the symbol of friendship. So let's talk about, excuse me, rose quartz a little bit. So the rose quartz itself is pink, and pink represents gentleness, calmness, femininity, compassion, and love. So, and it also promotes kindness to yourself and others. It dispels negativity. It carries a feminine energy that encourages compassion, peace, tenderness, and healing. So this is all where they got that from the rose quartz. It also purifies and opens the heart at all levels. Now, this is an invitation, what we're doing right now. This is an invitation to open your heart and trust your instincts. So let's get a little bit about a history of the rose quartz. Excuse me. So the use of rose quartz dated back, way back to ancient times. That's about, I'd say about 7,000 years ago. So that's a long time ago. The Syrians of Mesopotamia, which is now Iran, were the first people to even utilize the rose quartz in their practices and their ceremonies. The Romans and the Egyptians use it in facial masks and cosmetic products as an anti-aging component. How about that? The Greeks believed Cupid brought the rose quartz to humans so they could sow love and hope. In East Asia, it was used as a token of love and had been widely used and honored in all their carvings and in their lucky charms. And as Americans, what we do, we use the rose quartz to connect, to achieve balance and peace. So that's what we use it for now. So that's a little bit of history of the rose quartz itself. So this is a rose quartz collection, with the exception of the body butter. It's packaged really beautifully. It is just amazing.
Get out of there.
Okay, so this is the Inner Love collection. It's a video, a YouTube thing that you can get on the content on the Jafra site itself. And you all can get this, and it's there for you. You just have to get it there. So watch this, and this is amazing. Okay, it just stopped. So this is what it's available to all of you to be able to go ahead and get this on there. So it's, if you need to, you just go into content and you'll find it there. It's really, really nice. It's something worth having and sharing. So now this is the Inner Love bath salts. So this is relax, immerse yourself in a warm embrace of pink Himalayan salt. You soak for 20 minutes or more, I would say more, and enjoy the scent of inner love and the ritual of a hot bath. What are the key ingredients? Himalayan pink salt. It's prized for its rosy hue. Epsom salt, which is rich in magnesium. We all need to have magnesium. Vitamin E. And vitamin E enhances moisturization, and it is an antioxidant. Enjoy the gift. the gift of well-being and happiness you give yourself. Let your mind wander. Let your body relax. Let your spirit soar. Discover yourself, relax, and restore the inner you. Now we're going to the Inner Love Shower Gel with oil. This is to purify. Shower yourself with unconditional love as rosehip oil and glycerin leave your skin soft, smooth, and lightly scented. The key ingredients: rosehip oil. This provides antioxidants and vitamins. Glycerin, which helps your skin retain moisture. Now the Essence Inner Love Body Butter. This is soften. Blanket your skin in velvety softness and decadent hydration with vitamin E and shea butter.
Delan, I absolutely love that product. Oh my gosh, I just love getting out of my shower every day and using that for my go-to. And then Doris and I both, we add a little almond oil to it. So yes, we are kind of messing with it a little bit. I just love putting the almond oil in there. It's the best companion. So just a little hint. Love that product.
So what are the key ingredients of this? It's shea butter. Shea butter softens and conditions. Now again, the vitamin E enhances moisturization. Okay, invigorate your body as you banish dry surface skin. Every contour of your body is stimulated. Skin feels soft, velvet smooth. You feel revitalized. Okay, the Inner Love. This has an essence of citrus, green, and floral. Infused mineral notes, comforting cardamom mixed with fresh white flowers and sensual musk. This is very nice. You just spray it around you and that just kind of floats out on you and it gives you that lift. It's that citrus wake up lift fill, which is really, really nice. Dear Lee just sprays it around her. And then when she left the room, she came in and it had that sense, that essence, and it just kind of like awakened her. Okay, that's the Inner Love EDT. The top of his key ingredients, the top notes are cardamom. Heart notes, white flowers. The base note is musk. Okay, the art of self-care. Hit that do not disturb button and relax. Jafra Essence Inner Love. Okay, this is the Jafra Essence Inner Love collection. We have the EDT, the body butter, which is Vickie's favorite and Doris's, and the shower gel with oil and the bath salts. The bath salts can be used either as a scrub, like in the shower if you don't bathe, or you can put them right directly into the bathtub itself. There you go, Jafra's Inner Love Inner Collection. What?
Delan, you can mix those with the shower gel. And we like that better than mixing it with an oil because of the fact that the shower gel is just going to come off. So you can take those salt. You can take. I mix mine with the ginger sea salt. So
of course you do.
I have mixed those two together. But I love that suggestion. I think it came from Doris. I'm not quite sure. But
well, we used to mix things with the oil with the royal almond. So why can't we mix this?
Yeah, and I say mix it. Not with the royal almond oil, but with the royal shower gel or this shower gel. But
would be the shower gel.
Yeah, it makes more sense that as you're putting it on, you also are putting, your shower gel on with it. But I just like it. I like it better when and then the actual aroma that comes off from it makes the shower just smell heavenly. And that's what it's all about, is creating a mood. And your shower or bath should be a place of escape. And so I just so look forward to stepping into that shower and having my wonderful Essence products all sitting there for me to make myself feel good. And I think that's today more than any time ever, ever. has there been a time that we need to make ourselves feel good? And what a beautiful gift to give to someone, Delan. I mean, Valentine's, this is the gift. This is the month of giving gifts. And instead of candy, which, puts weight on, and also sugar is not good for you. My doctor just told me that. I'm off of sugar. You should give gifts of relaxation
And to be kind to yourself.
and be kind to yourself.
That's the new key. That's a new phrase, to be kind to yourself.
Yeah, I love
Okay,
it.
there's the presentation. There you go.
I loved it, Delan. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Delan's going to give me back the screen. What a beautiful
Yes, yeah.
presentation. I loved it. You know, Delan and I have been, Daryl and I have been talking. We were talking last night. And you guys, I am so in love with her message of making everything, in naming it and claiming it really is what she talks about. And if you missed the training where she was on last week, be sure you hit it. And she's going to start doing, taking, I hope she is. She said maybe last night. So hopefully she's going to start helping us to understand the essence of having things like we're talking about perfumes. We have talked about perfumes forever in Jafra. And I don't think the English market likes perfumes. Your response to them hasn't been, but you know what? You do love spritzers. You do love spraying and creating an aroma, and you love aromatherapy. I think we should all go in the direction of what I think Jafra's trying to show us is that spa direction. Daryl Lee, do you have something? You could say it much better than I do. Do you have anything you want to add, or are you not coming on today? I know you're there.
Well, I'm here. No, I just think it's very important that we look at fragrances in a different way. So, like I said, when I watch some of the people that I watch in my spare time, I'm intrigued that they're using sprays. And of course, essential oils, that's been used for how long now? I mean, for years and years and years, they've used essential oils to kind of set the mood, but now it's sprays, and people they sell these sprays in tiny bottles that are $25 for these tiny bottles, and they'll say, okay, let's just set the mood, and they spritz it around them, and then they wait just a second. And I just think that's a good way to approach our fragrances now, because it will set the mood for whatever you want. Just like Delan said the other day when I was looking at doing a presentation, I did because the only one I've got is the pink, the Inner Love. And so I spritz it, and then phone calls and people came to the door, and I was running around, and then I came back in to finish what I was doing. And I walked in my office, and that smell was there. And I just went, okay, because one of the words that I used, or one of the phrases that I put on this pink spray was gentle energy, or soft energy. And, sometimes we think of energy as just go, 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 go. But I just felt like soft energy was a good way to do it. So I walked in, and it really did set the mood. So yeah, set your intent on each one of your fragrances.
Yes, and that's what we're going to be doing is every week, or when we can, we're going to share with you a different fragrance and the intent and what it could be do. And we hope that you will start sharing with the English market this new direction for fragrance. I'm going to eliminate perfume. All of you, I don't think I'm not going to call it perfume, because I think perfume turns people off. They think, oh, she's going to sit next to me at church and smell and all this and that. No. We need to change the direction to, making an aromatherapy. We're making so that, like, for example, right now, if I happen to have the nude. Okay, I have the nude here. If I take this, and I do this throughout the day, this is a very nice calming fragrance, but I do it throughout and now, oh my gosh, the whole room smells delightful, and it lasts. I do this maybe once or twice a day when I'm sitting here working and I want to feel good. So that's what it's all about, is feeling good. And I think that's a direction that we should take, because I think that's the direction Jafra's taking. So I'm not going to call it a perfume anymore. It's going to be a spritz or it's going to be a mood changer. You know, spray your sheets before, you know, after you change the sheets or before you go to bed at night, spray your sheets or spray your room with lavender. And we have that in the, you know, in one of our lines. Okay. So think about that. Everybody think about that, because we do have a barrier there. We have not been able to break that barrier with the English market. They are not passionate about perfumes. Jafra's perfumes are, maybe they are Liz Taylor's or whatever. If a movie star has her name next to it, then, you know, but we need to go a different direction. And that's what I see us doing with all of these wonderful spa products. So, okay, I'm going to share. Thank you, Delan. That was a beautiful presentation. Okay, I'm going to share with you my screen. Can you all see it? My screen there? Nod your head. Yes, no, yes, because most of you are on mute. Okay, hello, February. Okay, I can't believe January went so fast, but hello, February. And then again, thank you so much for that beautiful presentation. Okay, I have here for you, we're going to talk, you all have to have this. Okay, so now I got to stop share my screen just for a minute because I got to show it to you. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to come up here and tell you, oh my gosh, it is such a great sweatshirt. You know, I got the large. It is so fun. I mean, come on, whenever you go out the door and you have this on, you're advertising Jafra. So I'm just kind of going to do a little commercial here for it. It's got the Jafra written here, but not the whole shirt, but Jafra's right there. But it's really a great shirt. Then I also want to show you that Jafra also has this little tool for you to carry with you or use. And we have this. Delan, remember how you trained us on this?
I do. I
Remember that you basically use this?
Gashow. Yes, I do.
Yeah. And that it helps for lines. You know, it's kind of like you pull and pull as you're doing your facial. And then they also have the other tool. So, right, Delan?
Yep, I need this bad. Everybody needs this. This is an amazing tool.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, it is.
So here you got it. It's got two, the smaller one to get up into the eye area.
Yeah, it helps press in the moisturizer into your skin.
It's a wonderful tool for looking younger. So I love it. All matches my favorite colors. Because I wore that color today, but look, you've got your bag, you've got your tools, and that's for only bringing in one person. Okay, so I wish you all to have your t-shirts earned. That's for 2 by the end of the month. You have a whole month to do it. So hopefully you're going to want to go that direction. Okay, here we go. Everybody knows 50% off for this month. And let me go over here and do speaker view. And I also want to remind you, in case you don't know, because I love this, if you are placing an order every other month for $300 retail, you do not have to do the $450 order, which is the new order plan. For $300 retail every other month, you're going to get 50% off your order. So mark that on your calendar. You want to make sure you fall in that category. Okay, now we want to remind you all to turn your website. It's all been turned on. The website's been turned on. If you don't want your website on, you're not on this call. Okay, everybody wants their website on because that's how you're going to make money. And as Jafra does more advertising and puts themselves out here on social media, you're going to want to make sure that your website is picking up those leads. So just want to remind you to do that and be sure. Well, I guess you needed to have put your picture in. Can you still put your picture in? I don't know. So I think you can. But they told us all to put our picture in January. Okay, so Delan, do you want to tell us about this page? I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I sure can. So, you know, online sales are surging. I've even noticed that myself. I've had my website open for forever. And within the last 6 months, I have noticed a boost. in orders online from people I don't even know from. And so it's kind of nice. So more and more people are shopping online. They go up there and they search and they find this. So it just becomes makes more sense to go ahead and have your website out there, have it open, and to share your URL with everyone that you meet in a text or an email or something like that, or on your business card. And so you post your URL to promote services. It's kind of a nice thing again. And it's always advertise it, because it's open 24/7. I mean, there are some people that stay up all night and they go shopping. So why not have your website on there while they're out shopping? That's where a lot of money is spent, from midnight to 3 a.m. because they can't sleep. So because of this, let's get safe, because Jafra loves their clients. We love our clients. Don't we love our clients? Yes, we do. You can get rewarded for these people from ordering on your website. So how does it work though? You have to make sure that your website's on. Everyone needs to have it on. And you can reach out to those clients to give them, you know what? Jafra's rewarding you for people ordering on your website. So how about that? That's pretty darn cool. So each ordering consultant, you can have 4 to 5 of these ordering consultants. That's what OC stands for, is ordering consultants. When you have 4 to 5, Jafra will give you this oatmeal honey nourishing body cream just for having people order off of your website. Now, is that amazing or what? Oh yeah. So there's 3 levels. So once you've got 5, let's try to go to 6. So level 6 to 7, you will get the body cream, plus you will get this cologne, this EDT, the Zugar, this EDT for just 6 or 7 people ordering online. And guess what? That's not all. If you have 9 to 8, you will receive this cranberry crush body lotion. It's a 16.9 fluid ounce. And you get the levels 1 and 2 for having 8 or 9 people order on your website. Now, this means it can't be the same person ordering 9 times. You have to have 9 different clients order on your website. But how cool is that to have Jafra supporting us and rewarding us for people ordering on our websites?
I love it.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's really cool. And it goes to show you the direction that we're going. This is the direction we're going. Okay, I want to all of you have you. I've got a little challenge here. Look at that. I love this, the gold products. They are amazing. So many people love them. They're very rich. And for someone that can't use maybe some of the ingredients in royal jelly, this is the perfect solution. But anyways, I want to just talk to you for a minute. If you sold only 2 of these sets, ladies, you would earn $310. That's it. I mean, what easy profit is that for that? Okay, so also let's go to the next slide. I want to talk to you about some digital, just some things to make sure that you're thinking about doing these things. Okay, just a little wake-up call. Okay. Before you go to bed at night, make sure you turn your phone off and make sure that you put it on sleep. Learn how to do that, because you don't want any kind of energy coming into your room at night. So the phone is not a safe place to have in your bedroom at night unless you put it on sleep. Okay, so you can actually go in and set your phone so that it will go to sleep at night and not wake you up with sounds. Make sure you do that. And also, if you can, don't put your phone in your bedroom. It's hard for me because that's my alarm clock in the morning. It wakes me up to this very soft ringing. I just kind of like to wake up that way. So I put my phone so that everything is off at night. It goes to sleep. Okay, all of you need to make sure you're backing up your computer. That is a very important thing. Your business is on your computer or your phone. I think your phone automatically backs up through the cloud, but your computer doesn't. So you guys, there's nothing more horrible than to have your computer have maybe it drops, or maybe it just has a virus or something goes into it, and you have to take it to the shop and completely, if you don't have it backed up, you're in trouble. So buy one of those little backup disks or online service. Just go into Google and write in backup computer, and you'll have all kinds. It's very reasonable to have a company back up your computer all the time. So I don't have all the information on it. I just want to remind you, back up your computer. Okay. Also, back up your Facebook account. Okay. These are just little heads ups. Back up your Facebook account. You're going to go to YouTube and you're going to go, how do I back up my Facebook account? You know how many pictures you have on Facebook? You don't even know what a treasure is there from the past years that you've been on Facebook. Ashley, if you haven't backed up your Facebook account, you're in big trouble because you're so good at what you do on Facebook. So I'm just saying, if you don't know how to do it, just go to YouTube. That's your go-to for, and make sure you put in how to back up my Facebook account. All right, now mark your contacts. I have a cell phone right here that's my go-to, right? How can we live without our phones, right? Well, one thing you want to do, one thing I also want to tell you is don't hold your phone on like this. I see people walking around here where I live, they're walking up and down the streets, and because I live in a senior community and seniors are very good about going out and walking. They got their phone up to their ear. No, 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 no. You either put your little cord in, but that phone shouldn't be up to the ear because it gives off vibrations that they're questioning right now how good that is for us. Even Bluetooth, my granddaughter is a brain in technology. She says even Bluetooth, and you know me, I'm always got that Bluetooth listening to music or stuff. And she says even the Bluetooth wireless, they're finding out that the radiation that comes off of it is not good for us. But if you use the little cord, that goes into your phone, that's okay, but don't put that phone up to the ear. You can do a little history research on it. This is just a heads up because we want to keep you safe. All right, now remove all your apps. You have a lot of apps that you're not using on your phone that you've collected over the years. If you haven't used them for a year, get rid of them because they take up room on your phone and it's not good for you to have space. You want that space to be used for other things that you need, like pictures on your phone. Also, go through your photo library all the time. And I'm always doing that. Like I see if I'm sitting in an office or I'm waiting for something, where I'm sitting or whatever, that's my go-to. I go through my photos all the time, delete all the ones that I don't want, and delete, with us in Jafra, we're always picking up photos from Jackie or photos that are coming into our photo library. Delete them. Okay, just use that as one of your little go-tos, is organize your photo library into albums, but also delete all the pictures that you aren't using because they're cramming up your phone. They're using up space that is valuable to you. And all of a sudden you're going to get a thing it's going to say you have used up all of your data and the phone doesn't want to work for you anymore. You don't want that to happen. All right, now, I don't know if I use the right terms, but I think you understand. This is another fun thing that I like to talk about. I started doing this years ago. I am so glad I did because I will pull up people on my phone. I told you I play that game all the time when I'm sitting. I'll say, I don't know that person, and I'll call them and say, you're on my phone, and I see your address and name there, and I'm not quite sure how we know each other. Do you know me? Blah, blah, blah. But here's another thing that I've always done. I used to start out with labeling by a color. I used blue for consultant. I used red for leader. But now, and some people come up with a red, and some people come up with the blue. So what I would do is I put like Emily Ruth, and then her middle name would be blue or red because she's a leader. And then it'd be Sachs. So I could actually do a search for red and all my leaders would come up. So that was years ago that I did that, but it still works because I can pull up red, and a lot of my leaders, some of them have left, some of them have passed away, but I can still see that they were a leader and they're red. So I know that they've been there for a long while. So my new way to do it is I term them, TERM, by giving them some kind of a code. And for me, sponsor is a lot of times a term that I will put next to somebody's name, meaning that they need to be sponsored. I use newbie all the time, NEWBIE, because newbie means that they're new and that they need to be called and that they need to be taken care of specially. Okay. Leader, I'll use that if they're a leader in Jafra, but I put some kind of a term next to their name, and you make up a list of your names. And then if they're a client, they could be a newbie client. So they could be new client or whatever. You make a name, put it next. So if you meet somebody and you want to make sure, oh, gee, I met that person at Walmart. What was her name? Oh my gosh, what did I do with her? With your code, you can pull up. It also makes you remind you of all the people that you have met. So again, I just use codes, and then I can search for them under that code or that color or that name, whatever you choose. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little bit of training there. So now we come to our very special time where we are going to, let me make sure I've got this right. Let's see what we've got next here. Yeah, here we go. Let's go back. Okay, Bronwyn, I am going to remember to stop the share. And then I am going to stop the recording